สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Thai Thoughts and my name is Palm. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about the most overrated city in Thailand that most of Thai people agree with. So they have a bunch of posts lately that talk about this city. It's the worst city and the most disappointed city that most of Thai people choose to not visit anymore. Stick around to the end. I'm gonna tell you all the reason behind and why and where is that city. Before we going to start, I hope you like and subscribe to my channel and help me grow my channel more. So if you're ready, sit back and relax and explore it together. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now which city I'm gonna talk about. It is Phuket. As someone might heard about the scam things, the accident and the criminal things, a lot of things happening in Phuket lately. And from my personal experience that I used to love Phuket and I would call that as my second home. I visit there at least 3 times a year. Some year is 6 times and some year even more. Or I even go there alone, spend my month there. I really love Phuket because they offer so many things. People, the beach, the food, and party, they have everything that you ever want. But for now, I would say I completely no longer visit Phuket anymore, and I'm gonna tell you why. Before we start, I'm gonna tell you about some news that happened lately about Phuket. It is the bad news, and most of Thai people said about this news a lot. It is Myanmar vendor. He come here work illegal as a roti boy, roti vendor, and they go work illegal in Phuket, and then he tricked a kid, young boy 8 years old, to go with him just because he get drunk and he have some tension happen inside himself, and then he trick him to the abandoned house, and then he meant to do something worse than that, but the boy scream and he decided to him is really bad. And most of the comment section down below, they said Phuket again, a Myanmar again, foreigner who work illegal in Phuket again. So because most of Thai people have heard this over and over again every month, and not for long ago, a few days later, it's have another news that a Myanmar again who work in Phuket illegal, he forced a girl to go with him in early morning while she waiting for the school bus, and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, no one see it, it's kind of dark, and then he used the kind of force her to walk along with him to do something worse for sure. But luckily a security guard and a local over there saw that situation and go rescue the girl. I would say, can you imagine how mad of Thai people when they see this news? Obviously, they get more angry and they want government to do something, because then Phuket gonna be completely destroyed. And from this video, some of the Thai people question a lot what happening in Phuket when the government want the quantity, big amount of tourists and see what they get. That means they get less quality tourists. As you see from the video, they dance in the road because you see the car behind, right? They try to pass them and they seem like they don't care. They buy an alcohol from convenience store and come hang out and enjoy in the street. They heard a little music from the bar and they dance just like, oh, they own the road. It's not only that. And when people get drunk, they could do so many stuff that you can imagine. Just like this lady, she go lay down on the roof while the driver tried to handle the situation, and he seemed so tired. I could tell he might have to deal with this too often, but yeah, I think at least if you want to drink an alcohol, at least you should know your limits. What if the driver didn't see you and he drive out and you fall from the roof? Your life is not worth it to alive anymore. Well, what do you think about these people though? Do you have anything to add more? Or what is the real problem that why they behave like this in Thailand, or especially Phuket? I think it starts from the government, from the bar, from the freely land of Thailand, that they don't afraid of law and they don't think that the law exists in Thailand. This video is the best proof of this situation because as you can see, even he get locked up with the chain from the police because he parked in the wrong way, right? But he don't afraid at all. He cut it up and dragged into the street to go somewhere else to completely cut it off. Yeah, it's just like a lot of things happening in Thailand, and this is why local don't want to go there and don't want to deal with that. For now, Phuket is completely changed, and just like this video that could happen daily, like a random foreigner fight each other, or they ride and drive like a crazy maniac, like you know what I mean? Well, from those of the situation that I mentioned already, and not only that, if you come here visit as a tourist, you have to deal with a lot of mafia and scammer. The local scammer, it's like a lot. And the first reason that why Thai people do not visit Phuket anymore because they say it's overpriced. Everything is expensive. It's even more expensive than abroad, and I do agree with that. If you're a new tourist, I remember in the first time that I went to Phuket, I was shocked because everything is so pricey, and I spent a lot in Phuket, then I go travel abroad. But the more time I go, I know the local, I immerse to the city, and I kind of know where to go, where to eat, or what to do, and where is the cheapest place. Well, for a tourist, it's understandable because, yeah, if you just read from the review and from somebody post is overpriced from what you get, and the neighbor city of Phuket offer the same thing but half price cheaper. Well, I agree with this. How about you? Do you agree or disagree with the overpriced thing in Phuket? Have you ever been to Phuket? Please let me know down below. And not only that, this is the situation that happened to me in 2 years ago that I visit Phuket, and that made me decide to not go to Phuket anymore. And yes, this is my personal experience that happened. Me and my friend decide to visit Phuket, and we will not book ahead of the car. Normally we book a car ahead of the time, but we decide to go find a taxi there since it's a low season. It is no Grab or anything that we can call from online app. I use this, but no one ever accept the job because if you go out a little bit, you will see a lot of car parking. It is public taxi, but they overcharge like 2 or 3 times. And yes, I've heard a foreigner ask them, and I've heard the price, right? It is like totally crazy. And as a tourist, I know that you have to take it anyways because you don't have another choice, right? But I can speak Thai, that's why I do bargain and we get a decent price. And then when we go to a bar, and yes, since it's a low season, it's not much people, we go dance in the empty area, nobody around, just two of us, like little cute dance in the corner. And then a few minutes later, they have a bunch of Indian around us, like a group of Indian. I think they might come together, come close to us. It's so creepy, and it's kind of turn our mood off. So we decide to go back to the hotel, and we never ever go back to Bangla Road again. If we want to enjoy our time, we go somewhere else, like a local bar instead. This one of the example because they might have some kind of mindset that they can approach whoever in the bar, or they might think like all women in the bar are bad people. But we just want to have our fun time together. Like, what? I don't know, but it's disgusting. And then another time I went there alone. I really want a massage, and then a massage lady, she seemed like she busy talking with her foreigner boyfriend. And then I'm asking her, are you open or can I get a massage? And then she said, yes, you can come to lay down here. And while she doing my massage, she's still talking all the time with her foreigner boyfriend to deal with something. Yeah, it's go back and forth and seem like she don't pay attention much. But I saw from another bed that it is foreigners, like she more take care and make sure that the person gonna get comfortable, but not me. I think the fact that they might think that because I'm local, they're not gonna get a good tip, whatever, but they don't open the place for a local. That's why it's kind of turned me off. But not only that, one time I go with my friend and then we kind of enjoy the sunset together, like group of friends. And the parachute guy, like someone take the parachute and then they flew to the sky with the jet ski, drag him along the sky. Yeah, when they about to take off, right, it's really close to people in the shore, people walking on the beach, right, in the sunset time. It's a bunch of people that have no sign or nothing at all to tell us that, oh, it's dangerous, we about to take off. So the passenger parachute tourist, his feet almost kick my friend's head. You know how dangerous is it? Because it's really fast, right? When they drag them to the sky, it's like, phew! And yeah, they don't even like warning or anything at all. So my friend was shocked because it's really close, like too close like this. So he kind of avoided and that make he fall from other thing like that. I look back at those staff of the parachute gang. Nobody ever said sorry or anything at all, but all they do is just laughing. Can you believe that? Like, they think that's funny to see people fall from somebody almost kick his head. And I was so angry, like boiling angry, because I want my friend to have the best experience for sure. But as Thailand is my home country, I feel embarrassed and so angry. I go talk to them, why you laughing, what is funny? And the lady that belonged to that gang, and she like, well, I'm not laughing for you. I just laughing with my friend. This is the way she answered. And I told her, like, at least you should say sorry. And she like, you get injured or anything bad happen? She talked to me like that. So I decided to filming, and yes, I said, if you're not sorry, I'm gonna go report this because this is unacceptable. You have no sign or anything to warning a tourist that walk into the beach at all that you about to take off, and this is dangerous. It could cause people life and anything major accident can happen. And they said, I'm gonna call the police. I said, go ahead and call the police because I'm not gonna delete it. So they called the police. When the police come, he seemed like, what happened? He seemed tired and he seemed like he know well with those mafia gang. And they don't say anything. They like smile over there, and I explained everything to the police what happening, and the police said, that's it. And the police said like, okay, then you say sorry to her and can you delete those videos for them? Well, at that point, that's the best thing I can do. So I accept the apologies, even though that woman, she not say anything at all, but her boss come and say sorry to us. And I accept that and I decide to delete the video. I don't want to make anything worse than that. And I don't want to drag my friend Tom to go to the police and like a lot of process later. And after that situation, I decide to not go back to Phuket anymore because I don't want to ruin my experience. More than that, I have a wonderful and amazing time there. And yes, I know for someone it might say like, oh, it's just one bad situation that happened, but yeah, it's left a huge scar in my feeling from what someone that truly love Phuket. And I feel like I'm a bad host that bring all my friends to the bad situation. Well, if I have to talk about the good thing, obviously it's a bunch of good things. Just like I met an awesome friend there and a lot of nice, kind people that always like be kind to me when I go travel there alone. But for me, my personal experience, I think they still have a lot of better city that offer the same thing and people are so friendly that I don't have to deal with the headache at all. From what I experienced, I go travel a lot in Thailand in so many provinces. I never ever have bad experience in any province in my life. Never, zero. But Phuket offered me a lot of bad experience over and over again. So that's why I think Phuket is not for me anymore. And most of Thai people decide to turn their back from Phuket as well. So what do you think about this topic? Do you agree? Disagree? I really want to know, have you been to Phuket or Phuket is your top destination? Please let me know down below. Because if you want to ask me where to eat, where to go, I still can suggest. Yes, all I share is my personal personal experience, and obviously you guys might get another experience for sure. Oh, and one more thing, if you decide to rent a car or a motorbike in Phuket, you have to be really careful because it's a bunch of drunk people at night that they get drunk and then they still riding and driving. And also some people, because of or something, it seems like they high and they like ride like a crazy. One time I went to the viewpoint, I ride a motorbike alone, and it was so scary. Some foreigner riding a motorbike and they ride so fast and they get close to me, and I think like, oh, why they're so brave? Don't they scared of accident? Because the landscape of Phuket is the mountain, right? The way is like meow meow meow. And not for long ago, I drive a little bit more, 2 or 3 kilometers. I saw him go to the sideway. He hit the sideway, and I knew it that accident gonna happen because the way he drive, like, it's so crazy. So this is one thing that you have to be careful. If you ask me, I think better to use Grab, but it is overpriced again, or maybe rent a car with a driver for the whole day. That could reduce all the costs as well. Or use Klook app. They offer you a car with a rider, and then you can plan your trip easily. That's where it's more safe and easier. Before we finish this video, I would love to thank you to my lovely supporter. I'm so happy that you guys appreciate my work, and I do appreciate every single one of you guys who support me as well. It means the world to me. First is Mr. Daniel, thank you so much, and Mercy for your support me. I appreciate that a lot. ขอบคุณค่ะ Next is I Travel Sale. Thank you so much for your super thanks. And as always, Mr. Claus, who always kind to me and nice to me. He always support me in every single video. I appreciate that a lot. And Mr. Curse, please tell me if I pronounce your name wrong. Thank you so much for support me through PayPal. That means a lot to me. ขอบคุณค่ะ And the last person is Mr. Austin. Thank you so much for your support. And of you guys as well. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you for the next video. Bye for now. ขอบคุณค่ะ Bye bye.